What's up, everybody? Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe. It's your big brother, RonWorks, and you're tuned in to RonWorks TV, where we encourage, we inspire, and we motivate. What's up, everybody? I hope all is well. If you're new, you're so welcome over here. No matter your race, your gender, or your sexual orientation, none of that matters. I'm your big brother, and you're so welcome over here. I want to thank everybody for all the support. I want to tell you, every like, every comment, every share, and every subscription, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I want to get right to work. I want to speak to the chosen ones all over the world and across the country. God wants me to be a blessing to you. He wants me to remind every chosen one that we're in a war. Just living your life every day, He wants you to always remember that you're at war. You're not fighting a physical war, but He wants you to know you're fighting a spiritual war. You're fighting a war you can't see. Very easy to forget that. Hard to remember that every decision you make, it's not just physical, earthly consequences to your decisions, but it's also spiritual consequences. God needs you to understand when you're fighting a war, you need protection. It's a strategy to defeat the enemy. If you look up online, the U.S. military, our government, they have a certain amount of funds set aside for the military, and it's called a war chest. Money that they don't touch. It's funds set aside, a certain amount that is only to be used in dire situations, at wartime. God wants me to preach a message to the chosen ones. He wants me to tell you that it's wartime. It's wartime. God needs every chosen one to know you can't fight a spiritual war against the enemy without a spiritual war chest. God wants me to teach this to the chosen ones. What is a spiritual war chest? 3 to 6 months of expenses, everything, including food and gas. God wants me to encourage every chosen one. Every chosen one need to be working towards their war chest. God don't want no chosen one focus on nothing else if they're not prepared to fight against the enemy. Not having a spiritual war chest, it's like being in a boxing match. Walking in, you don't have your hands up. You need your hands up if you're going to fight. Listen, not having your spiritual war chest, it's like going into a boxing match with no hands. The devil got both his hands, both his gloves. You don't have no hands. You just going in there with no arms. If you don't have a war chest, more than likely, God want me to tell you, you're going to lose the war. You need a war chest. People need to know that the devil wants your mental and physical health. That's what he wants. If he can go after your mental and your physical health, he know you can't reach your purpose. This is why God wants people to understand. You need protection. This is what the devil do when you're at war. He goes straight after your mental and physical health. How is he going to do that? He attack your finances. He tries to attack your finances. This is why you need insurance. You need that war chest. It protects everything else. It's a spiritual war. Listen, your war chest is your protection. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Anytime you ain't got no money, what go? Listen, you get sick. You stressed out, can't sleep. Worried about bills all the time. Why? Because you don't have your war chest. More than likely, the reason why the devil is beating people up in life, whooping on them, beating on them. People stressed out, can't think, is because they do not have their war chest. And God need the chosen ones to know it's wartime. He needs you working on your war chest. A lot of the stuff we're doing, God want me to tell you, there's no time for that. This is why some of the stuff that we do, chosen ones, listen, some of the stuff we do, it don't make sense. Because it's wartime. I hear a lot of the brothers saying, I deserve to have fun on the weekends. I want to hang out and have fun with my family and friends and all that. God's saying there's no time for that because it's wartime. If you don't have your emergency fund, your spiritual war chest, fun and games, God is saying there's no time for that. He wants you to have your war chest. Then you can go have fun, relax. God wants me to remind you, work for him. He needs you to be protected, chosen one. You fighting a war. I hope people can get this. This is some good stuff. You can't fight against the enemy without a war chest. Some people don't even understand. Some of the reason why you walk on eggshells at your job, letting people talk to you any kind of way, letting people harass you, mistreat you, is because you don't have your war chest. Letting people do you any kind of way, putting you somewhere on the job you know you don't want to be at, letting people gang stalk you, gang up on you, and lie on you. You feel like you got to take it. You don't want to move to your job. You're like, dang, I can't afford it. You wonder why you're doing that? Because you don't have your war chest. Listen, you get a war chest, that job, if you have your spiritual war chest, you'll be on that job like this, waiting on somebody to say something to you. Like, Somebody tell you to go somewhere, you'll be like, all right, I'll be over there. I'll be over there in a minute. I'll be over there in a minute. God bless you. Why? Because I got my war chest. You waiting on somebody to say something, I'll walk off of this job in a minute. You'll be telling people like, I don't need this job, right? I come here because I want to work. You're not going to listen. You're not going to just make me feel like that on this job. See, you can do this when you got your war chest. God wants the chosen ones to walk with power and authority. You need God. Listen, God needs you to have his character, his characteristics. God is Alpha and Omega. What is that? That's power. That's authority. He needs you to have your war chest. What does it do? You're ready for problems. Listen, when you got 3 to 6 months of insurance, of an emergency fund, no job can hold you. You know, you'll find another job, especially when you're skilled and you know it. You'll find another job quick. And listen, your job, they can sense it on you that you're not scared to leave. This is why you need it. And you can't do it. Listen, this is what your emergency fund do for you, chosen ones. You got to listen. People, they can't take advantage of you. They can't just use you. God want to make you the lender and not the borrower. And then God want to show you, chosen one, your emergency fund, it protect everything else. It protect your retirement plan. You know, you got some people who go in their 401k. They'll have a nice 401k at their job. No emergency fund, but they dumping money into their 401k. And an emergency fund, an emergency comes up. What do? They go right in their 401k. And what happens? The government tax 40%. You lost your money. Just stupid. God wants you to be smart. You need 3 to 6 months of an insurance, of a war chest for problems. You know something bound to happen. Your tire bound to fly off the car at any time. And you know what? You got people who be going to these. If you had your war chest, my brothers and sisters, you wouldn't need those payday loan people, pawn shops. And I know about this stuff. I used to go. This is why I know I can talk about this. Pawn shop. I used to be at the pawn shop. All of that. And you know, notice they put this stuff right in our communities. These payday loan places, they everywhere in the black community. And listen, you drive out to the other neighborhoods, you don't see them. They know exactly where to put them. Look, they like, put them right there. Them people, they going to go. They know we don't have emergency funds. You see what they doing? Don't let these people do this to us in our community. Chosen ones. I hope people listening. Our war chest protects everything else. Everything that's going on with us, chosen one, is spiritual. And the reason why the devil is winning is because we don't have protection. God wants people to know this stuff. God needs the people to know. There's no time for fun and games if you don't have protection in your life. I'm serious. This is very serious. I'm trying to help the chosen ones because I know what beats the devil. I know why some people can't sleep. They don't know why they can't sleep because you're stressed out. Stress will kill you. And people don't know how their war chest will be such a blessing in their life. I'm telling you, I wish people can get this. We need a war chest, all of us. It's wartime. God don't want you, chosen one. He don't want you at the club spending your money if you don't have your war chest. I wish I had a church here. God don't want us going on vacation if we don't have our war chest. See, God needs you to be serious. God wants us to be serious. God wants us to be serious when we at war. War is serious. War with the devil, very serious. You need security. You know something coming. Some attack is coming. I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, there's an attack coming. And God wants people to be ready. This is how you get ready. You make sure you got your spiritual war chest. Don't be doing nothing else. Don't be doing nothing else. You know, you got people so concerned about looking nice. People want to look nice. Be so concerned about what kind of car they drive. They so concerned about this stuff, they don't even know you had a war. Who cares what kind of car you drive? Listen, if we was in a real war, bombs and stuff going off, would you really care about what kind of car you drive? When you're really being attacked, do you really care what kind of house you live in? You just want protection. I wish I had a church here. Now that's good. When you're really going through fighting with somebody, do you care about that kind of stuff? Look, when you had your fight at school, when you was a kid, did you care about what kind of clothes you had on? I wish I had a church. You ain't care. You like, this stuff about to get dirty because I'm about to go in. You don't even look at what kind. You don't even look. Don't matter. It's time. It's wartime. I wish I had a church here. And this is how God wants you to be when you're living your life. He wants you to know it's wartime. You don't care about what kind of house you got. You know, people so concerned about who got the best house, who got the nice job, who got the most money. But God is saying it really doesn't matter because it's wartime. I wish I had a church. Everybody, we just want protection. We're just trying to win the war against the enemy. You want to stay alive. You want to reach the pinnacle. You want to reach your purpose. It don't matter who got the nicest house. I don't care about having the most money and none of that crazy junk. I just want to reach the purpose. I just want to do what God tell me to do. Is there anybody that feel like that? I know I got some people watching that feel like that. This is how you get your war chest, my brothers and sisters. You can't have a vain spirit. The spirit of vanity. Spirit of, you know, that kind of spirit where I got to have the nicest stuff. I'm nobody if I don't got the big car, the nice house. God don't want you worried about that kind of stuff. Worried about being financially rich. God wants us to be spiritually rich. Rich in your spirit. This is why most people can't get their emergency fund, their war chest, is because they got a vain spirit. They really believe I got to have a car note. I got to have the nice car. I got to have the biggest house. They can't even save for their war chest. And it takes time, my brothers and sisters. It takes time. It's not easy. You're going to have to grind your way. Me and my wife, no fast food. We stopped. We stopped fast food, all of that stuff. Went on a budget. Because I told her, I said, baby, it's time to get serious. Time to get serious. And it took time. Discipline. You got to let people laugh at you when you're going for your war chest. More than likely, you're just going to have to be by yourself. People are not going to understand. See, when you're doing this kind of stuff, this is what God wants. He wants you to change your mindset. Anybody who know this kind of stuff about this war chest, 3 to 6 months, those are people who change their mindset. This is what God wants. Be not conformed to the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Whatever you see, basically, God is saying, whatever you see everybody else doing, God say, do the opposite. I wish I had a church here. For example, most people got car notes. Most people, and most of them people who got them car notes, those people live paycheck to paycheck. Don't have a war chest. I ain't lying to you. It's in the numbers. You can look it up. They look nice, but they don't have no money. They got credit cards ran up and everything. Listen, and a credit card is not an emergency fund. I want people to get that. Anything with that interest rate that high, that's not an emergency fund. God like wise people. God don't like people who borrow money. You know, people want to, they want to talk about their credit score so much. God don't care about that. Your credit score is just a debt score. That's for America. That's for the system. God wants you to unplug from the matrix. My people, chosen ones. How do I know this? Right in the scriptures, be not conformed to the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. God say unplug. You know, people, you got those religious people. They love to talk about their credit score. I just look at them like, okay, God bless you. I can tell like you conform to the world. You think like the world. God don't care about no credit score, my brothers and sisters. God wants you to be the bank. God wants you to have the mindset, I am the bank. I don't borrow no money. I wish I had a church here. We don't borrow money. We lend it. God say, I'm going to make you the lender and not the borrower. God's people don't borrow money, chosen ones. So listen, you want to know why they don't borrow money? Because they got a war chest. I wish I had a church here. They got a spiritual war chest. And God made them the lender. And so this is what I'm trying to teach the chosen ones. God wants you to have a war chest so you can be the lender and not the borrower. When you got your war chest, you don't need no credit score. I wish I had a church here. You don't need no credit score. You need it for your first house. Ain't nothing wrong with a good credit score. Listen, I want to give you context. Nothing wrong with a good credit score. That means you're good with your wise. You pay your bills. But you can get to a certain point in your life where you don't need a credit score. I'm serious. You can get a mortgage. Listen, and people, you can look this up. You can get a mortgage without a credit score. if you got enough money. You can get a mortgage without a credit score. You can look that up. That's the truth. You know, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. But you need your war chest. He want all the chosen ones to learn how to get that vain spirit off of you. Most people care so much about what people say. You know, they so scared to pull up somewhere in a raggedy car. You know, you got some people who can't do that. Go somewhere in a raggedy car and get out and just walk like, hey, God bless you. How are you? And still feel good about themselves. You want to know why they can't do that? Because they're not spiritually rich. They're not rich in the spirit. When you're rich in the spirit, you can drive a raggedy car and everything and still be like, you know, what up, though? What up? Why? Because you know who you are. Earthly stuff, it don't really affect you. When you can get like that, chosen one, God, He wants you to have your spiritual war chest so you can have some power. I hope people enjoyed the message. I thought this was a good one. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I hope everybody is having a good year. Be encouraged. Everybody, be encouraged. God is good, whatever is going on. God is in control. He's in control. I hope everybody knows. He's in control. All right, everybody, make sure you stay away from low vibrational people. Why? Because it affects what you can manifest in your life. All right, my brothers and sisters, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, it's your big brother, RonWorks, and I'm out.